Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Moon Colony live stream. Sorry about the late start today. We had a few technical issues, but we are good to go, and fingers crossed they don't happen again. But I've got Tulio with us today. Hello, Tulio. How's it going?
Oh, hi Jayden. Hi everyone. I'm being great.
Good.
Let's let's hope that the PC help us here, not crazy again. But
Yeah.
let's see what we came out with.
Yeah. So we're gonna be painting Lara Croft today, Tomb Raider, because I noticed that in February that the first, second, and third Tomb Raider games are getting like full remasters, which is pretty awesome. I remember playing them when I was a kid on my old PlayStation, so I'm looking forward to playing those again. But
Yeah, yeah. But did you play all them? The three,
mhm,
three
yeah,
of them? Oh, amazing, man. And what did you think about the last one? I didn't have I didn't play the last one. I did play the first and the second.
yeah. I think the first and the second ones are definitely the best, but the third one's still pretty good too. Yeah, it's hard to go wrong. It's hard to go wrong
Yeah,
with.
yeah, the formula is too good, man. I
Mhm,
did love when I seen the I did play the first one. Was
mhm.
like I was playing Uncharted mixed up with a Far Cry, you know.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's pretty cool. Um, so
So
you already prepared some sketches for us. Oh, nice.
yeah, I have one here.
Yeah.
I was imagining something like in the final of the first one, you
Mhm.
finally get the two pistols.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the reboot ones. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, the final
Mhm.
because you are all with one pistol and the and the bow of the game, and finally you get the two pistol. So I
Yeah.
was thinking any pose with the two pistol would be great to do.
Definitely.
I almost did this one. It's a very
Mhm.
sketchy, but is I would focus more on her expression, like cleaning the blood of his mouth because in the
Oh,
game
yeah.
she beat up she was beat up a lot.
Yeah. So
But
yeah. So this is more of the 2010s, like the more modern Tomb Raider, instead of the classic one.
yeah, it's I was thinking about the last one,
Mm-hmm.
the the last one where she have the two pistol that reference
Yeah.
the old reboot, and she have this awesome look of the new
Yeah.
sequence.
Yeah. Nah. Nice job, man. It's looking cool. Feel free to crack on whenever you like. We can uh,
Sure.
make up for any lost time. I'll just see what people are saying in chat. Um, are we going to be drawing today or painting too? We are going to be doing almost entirely painting. As we said,
Yeah,
we've got the whole sketch here, so it'll be nice. We just jump straight into it. Um,
indeed.
Christina has 25,000 points saved up. That is a lot of hydration. Please don't use all those at once. I will probably die. Um, uh, is it the 90s Tomb Raiders? Yeah, well, the 90s ones are the ones that are getting remastered, which is really cool. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, the old ones. Did you play it? The old version?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I played some of the super original ones, but then I also played some of the ones that were on the Xbox 360, like Tomb Raider Underworld and Tomb Raider. I can't remember what the other one is. I'm sure someone in chat will be able to tell me, but they were a lot of fun. I played those countless times. You know when you play a game and you have like one level that you just go back to constantly.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I got it.
yeah. I had that with the I had that with Tomb Raider Underworld. Ah, yeah, Legend. That was the one. Thank you. Tomb Raider Legend and Tomb Raider Underworld. Both amazing.
Yeah, I didn't have the chance to play a lot of them, of the old ones. I remember to play of one or two, but I was too little. I didn't know where to go or what to do, It's that phase, you just wanted to shoot and find enemies, and you have
Yeah,
no idea what is the history about it.
yeah. Oh, I see that we had a hydrate come in, so thank you very much for that. The notification didn't pop up, but I did see it, so thank you very much. I will have a quick drink. Oh man, you've got one of those like huge bottles of water.
Yeah, indeed. Because when I drink all of it, I know I know how much I did drink. If I
Yeah,
take the little ones, I don't know. In the end of the day, I have no idea how much water I did drink.
yeah. Where I used to work, I used to have one of those big ones like you have, and it was tough to drink that whole thing in a day. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, but you get used to it,
Mm.
and after you get used to it, it's hard. Don't drink too much.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because you start to feel thirsty more often,
yeah.
and it'll be addictive, inverse addictive.
Yeah.
So don't drink water.
As Christina says in the chat, yeah, if anyone has any questions while we're going along, feel free to fire them our way. They don't have to be specifically about art either. You can ask about anything you like. I can never understand the painting process. It's beautiful and fascinating. Yeah. I'm lucky that I get to sit here a few times every week and just watch it unfold right before my very eyes.
Yeah, it's amazing, man, how each artist painting in a way and how the image looks in the final. It's amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, for real.
I was watching Leonie
Mhm.
painting Katie. I think it
Yeah.
was last week. I think it was
Oh,
last week or something like
yeah,
that.
maybe last week, week before.
Yeah, oh, amazing, man. How he designed the shapes and how he was painting. I love it. The final
Yeah,
result.
yeah. Watching Leonie paint or even watching him sketch is always really fascinating.
Yeah.
We have a session, a live stream with him next week, where he's going to be showing us all of his like old sketchbooks and everything.
Oh,
So,
amazing.
Yeah. It might be worth you coming along to see that, because that's going to be really
I will.
that's going to be really cool.
Yeah, I will, man. Sometimes I'm painting here and a little distracted, and I give play in some videos of they are just passing pages of sketchbooks,
Oh yeah.
It's so so crazy drawings along the way,
Yeah.
and it's amazing how each artist use the sketchbooks.
Yeah, and then you get some artists that just collect sketchbooks and never use them.
Yeah, indeed. I'm trying to overcome this phase. I have some here that I try to to fill up. I did
Yeah.
start it. I have to do some pretty face here. Let's see if I can show it.
Yeah.
I think we
Oh
can.
yeah, okay. Yeah, you can just about see it.
Yeah. I'm trying
Yeah.
to fill up with just anatomy and face.
Yeah. Are you used to doing more like classic drawing, pencil on paper, or
Oh, I'm not so used to. I usually I just give 1 or 2 sketches per day, so it's easily forget about it for me because I start and I already do some studies on the PC before working in a project or when I'm studying a specific topic.
Yeah.
So I try to use it. I will try to use more this year to study specific topics. You know, I just use it to study head. So I study head just in sketchbook to try to force me to use more.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Because it's so easy to open the canvas here and you have infinite tools and infinite colors.
Yeah. I think it can probably feel quite intimidating, I suppose. There's probably something really nice about going back to pencil and paper and just knowing, well, I've got the one tool and I have an eraser and that's it. So
yeah, I think it's great. I just, you know, you are sometimes the light is bad here, you know. Even after 6 o'clock, you know, the if the light of the room is not too good, I did forget to buy another lamp, another bulb for my bulb thing here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And sometimes is at night is almost impossible to draw here, but at morning it's perfect, man. It's so calm and so cool, just to study and try to have a good drawing session.
That's nice. I think that's a nice way to start your day. You know, a nice relaxing morning where you just have a sketch. That's cool. A Protis in the chat says, "I'm definitely the collect sketchbook and never the use them type." Yeah, you just got to do it. They're there collecting dust. Someone's got to use them. They also asked Tulio, "How did you get your first job in the industry as a concept artist?"
Oh, as concept artist, I did start more as concept artist of miniatures. So I was for a small company, then other companies of the same you know, same business did reach me. So it started like that because and for take some miniatures before I was painting more characters and publishing more draw of characters on Instagram. So they reach me there. They see that I can do it, so they hire me.
Yeah.
I think it's like that for almost everyone. They start posting a kind of work, and then someone hire, and then the work will be more professional, and more companies arrive to hire here for that work, because I think it's pretty hard someone to hire you without seeing the specific style he wanted.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Yeah, it can be pretty tough, I think, to, you know, if you're looking for an artist that can do a specific style, if you don't see it in their portfolio, it can be quite difficult.
Yeah. And sometimes a lot of artists ask about art test and talk about art test, and I usually see art test when the company don't have sure about if the guy match the style, you know, and I think it's totally fair.
Yeah, I think it's also a good challenge, I think, for an artist in general to do those kind of tests. You know, you're pushing yourself to see how far you can go.
Yeah, indeed.
And how adaptive you can be.
Indeed, and it's great what you can learn with you using other style, you know. When you try photo bash, you can see what you can came out with solutions that you cannot come out with just drawing. And when you try something more stylized, you can see how much you can push the anatomy and the expression that normally you would not push if you was trying to hit the real, you know. And I think amazing year after year trying to do something different. You know, I did on my last vacations. My last holidays and vacation, I did try to learn more things about other styles and other process to try to reinvent myself. You know,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of artists coming out and with a lot of different artists and great solutions. So it's I think it's amazing to try other styles and other process.
Yeah. Yeah, and you never know what you might find. You know, you might find that one of those styles it suddenly becomes your favorite.
Indeed. Maybe it's more fun because you
Yeah.
don't have too much pressure as you usually work. I can tell for experience.
Yeah. Aprotist said that's amazing. I've been posting my art for 8 years, but still haven't found a job in the industry quite yet. I guess my style isn't quite what the industry is looking for. Keep it up. I'm sure you'll get some.
Yeah, you can try to do the inverse thing, you know. Try to aim in a style the industry already hired, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Or adapt yourself to hit a kind of job the industry is looking for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because at the end of the day you have to be useful for the company too. In some project that they need.
Yeah. Roninjutsu says, where can I find your previous work, Tulio? I will send a link to your art station.
Yeah. And my Instagram probably have more older things because my portfolio or on ArtStation, I will take off time to time the oldest piece.
Yeah, I'll put a link to your Instagram as well. There you go. Lisa says, hi there. Oh, I love this drawing. Super excited to watch the progression. Yeah, we love a bit of Tomb Raider.
Oh, thank you a lot. I I did like to this sketch. I did find some good reference and mix up with some artists that do more action stuff.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got in the chat. Makahalet says, I was there. Good memories. My favorite video game. Yeah, man. They're good. I think the remasters are coming out on February 14th. Let me double check. Yeah, February 14th.
Great.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Let's see how far I can get to the final here today.
Yeah. They were such good games. I wish they made more. Yeah, I mean, I'd have liked. I'd like to see more in the original style of them as well. Like the modern ones, as Tulio said earlier, the modern ones were very Uncharted inspired, I think. Which, you know, they were good in their own right, but I really miss the original ones. The more platformy sort of level by level ones.
Yeah. Imagine with the graphics that we have nowadays, that old version would be sick.
Yeah.
Did you already play Max Payne? I think it's Max Payne, something like that.
I played I played the third one, so like the newest Max Payne.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Yeah, but I haven't played the original ones. But I would really like to.
Yeah, imagine Lara Croft like in slow motion.
Yeah.
Like Max Payne would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
Yeah, indeed.
I love the look of the original Max Payne. I think the style of that game is really cool. And seeing the the original Max Payne was like some guy's face, like 2D, like the 2D sprite is just some dude's face.
Yeah, was an image. I think it's an
Yeah.
image that they like to paste above the 3D model and try to fit somehow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. And it was funny when I was playing the new Alan Wake game that came out last year, and I got to a certain point and I was like, I swear I've seen this character before. And the guy that they had got to like act as this character was the guy who originally was the face of Max Payne.
Oh, makes sense, man. They look
Yeah.
like indeed.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It was so funny. And then I found out even further than that that guy is the head of the company that makes Alan Wake and made Max Payne. He's head of Remedy. So he just self-inserted himself into these games. It was incredible.
Yeah, indeed. He's the face of the company.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing, man. I had no idea of that. So funny.
Yeah.
And he acts too, like because I think he do the voiceover of the character too, or something like that.
This is the thing. He didn't do the voices. He did he did just the acting. It's really strange. The whole thing with
he did the acting too, not just the face.
Yeah. But for Alan Wake, I mean, he did the facial animation and any motion capture that they needed. But then they got another person to redo all of the lines. It was really strange. They did the same with the actual character of Alan Wake as well. The voice actor and the actor are like totally different people.
Oh, crazy, man.
Yeah. And they did some Easter eggs where they had the voice actor sort of do they had the voice actor play a different character where you could see him, as an actual human. It was really complicated, but
they probably did change because the guy that do the guy that did the voice would be much better than him, probably, or something like that.
I think what happened was that they cast somebody who they thought really looked how they envisioned Alan Wake to look like, and then they heard him speaking and they were like, okay, his American accent isn't that great, because I think he's like from one of the like Scandinavian countries, so they're like, we need a guy with an American accent. So then they just
I got it.
Redid it all.
Makes sense. More sense then. Yeah,
it's a really interesting development to look into. If he's from Finland. Okay, thank you. It's the Darth Vader situation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, if you want to look into some interesting game development stories, Alan Wake 2 is a good one to look into. I think Remedy have uploaded a load onto their YouTube channel. So
Oh, amazing, man! When you see all these little things that happen in the production. Yeah, I was watching. I think yesterday or day before. The how they made the Lord of the Rings things, you know, and everything that did happen, and how was the trip, and how many times they did expand, and all the difficult parts of putting all that makeup on the hobbits and on the elves and on the dwarf. Oh, it's amazing. You see the behind the magic.
Yeah, I always find it absolutely insane when you have an actor who says, "Oh yeah, I was in the makeup department for like 12 hours a day." It's like, what? Like, you just like sat there doing nothing for like the whole 12 hours before you even record anything.
I saw the Robbits. They have the worst guys to go to the set was the Robbits, because they have to arrive early because they have to do the prosthetics on their feet every single day, and sometimes they didn't shoot. They shoot but didn't show the feet, you know.
Yeah.
And the actors was pissed off because they wake up 5 of morning to go to put prosthetic. It have to be 1 hour stand because they couldn't sit until the glue and everything fixed. Oh man, so crazy things.
Yeah, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't be an actor. It's one, my memory isn't good enough to remember the lines, and two, I don't think I'd have the patience to sit there for that long.
Yeah, man. The memory to remember the lines, this I couldn't. It would be impossible for me.
Yeah. Christina says that you've given Lara Croft some eyebrow goals. She's jealous of her eyebrows.
Yeah, now I am eyebrow designer. I don't have.
Yeah, you're a makeup artist now.
Yeah. My girlfriend come here and she see the eyebrows of the girls that I draw, and she say, "Why you don't this with my eyebrows? Why I have to pay a girl to do that for me? You could do this for me."
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you should give it a go. Maybe that can be your like side business. You have a little side hustle as a beautician.
Oh, it's not so easy, man. I did try to I paint sometimes in traditional way, and the first time my girlfriend did ask for me, I don't know the name in English, is to make up the eye, you know. So I think, yeah, man, I draw many years. I'm a painter. I can do this. It's so easily. Oh man. She was almost blind because because the makeup did entry a little bit in the eye.
Oh,
no. Didn't work. Since that day, no more Tulio doing makeups.
Yeah, I remember. I can't remember when it was. It was probably Halloween at some point. A few of my friends were gonna put eyeliner on, and they
eyeliner,
and they got the pencil out, and they were going along my waterline, like when you pull the eyelid down and you sort of draw it right next to your eye, like right in front of your eye. I was like, no. So you can't do that. That's so gross.
Oh man.
Oh,
yeah, man.
It makes
my
eyes
amazing.
Feel wrong just remembering it. It's so nasty.
Yeah, indeed, man. It's some things looks easy and looks fine. When you will do that, it's a whole nother thing.
Yeah. I'm like, one slip and I'm blind. So I do not.
Yeah, indeed. You are 2 days without see anything.
Yeah.
If you miss. Yeah, stuff like that.
Checkered Cat says, "Yeah, it feels like you're about to be stabbed in the eyeball." I hate makeup and I'm a girl. Yeah, I don't blame you. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, me too. Don't blame me.
It takes forever as well. Oh man.
And you have to adapt. I thought it would be just drawing the eye, but you have to adapt to the tip
Yeah.
of the, because it's not so thin and it's very different from
Yeah.
other things we are used to use to draw.
Yeah. Yeah. A protest said it's surprisingly hard to do makeup and nails. I did it for my girlfriend as well, and after 3 hours of attempts, she asks, "Are you sure you're an artist?"
Yeah, it's quite like that, man. I think my girlfriend said the same thing. I think it's not too good. You're not too good artist. Yeah, it's frustrating.
Yeah, I think I could do my nails. I've painted my nails before, but
yeah, but I think it's more easily because the nail is hard.
Yeah,
you know?
It kind of like spreads itself out. It doesn't have the varnish. Doing
and do you
makeup on
paint
someone
miniatures? So I think the nail is extremely easily for you.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
the
you
eye.
would think so.
Jayden, the nail designer.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, come to me for all of your is it manicure? Yeah. Come to me for all your manicure needs. I'll sort it out. It won't look good, but it'll definitely be something. Oh, Nico Tari said, "This sounds random, but if Tulio had longer hair, he would look like Akshan from League of Legends." Oh, I'm gonna look that up. I'm looking that up.
League of Legends. Oh, yeah. I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope he's pretty. Oh, he's
gonna be so handsome. Oh, he is pretty.
Ah, that's my man. Thanks.
I kind of see it. I see it. Do you want me to send you a link?
Yeah, I want to.
There you go. I sent it to you in Discord. What a handsome dude.
Oh, let me check it out. Oh, I got it! Yeah, I got it. The new character of that. Yeah, I remember when I saw it at the first time and I see, yeah, this guy have the skin. Yeah, I think he looks a little bit.
It should be your cosplay for like next Halloween, or if you ever go to like a Comic-Con or something.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. I just buy a what's the name, man? The hair, the prosthetic hair.
Yeah, a wig.
Yeah, wait. So I'll go to the next Comic-Con to go to the competition and against another cosplayers.
Yeah.
And I have to be shredded like he is.
Oh.
Yeah, and you go shirtless.
I was gonna say, you're already shredded, so I don't think you need to worry too much. It's amazing.
Yeah, man. Oh, I got now talking about the painting. I think the hard thing here will be to find the tones, because I have to I'm aiming do something like the skin tones will be a challenge. So I think we'll focus on it here. Focus on some more bluish stuff,
Yeah.
And to hit these skin tones, it's pretty hard because it's not normal skin tones, because it's a reflection of the environment, all this stuff. And if you go see like this, it's like green here. It's like super desaturation here. So I think I'll focus on skin to get this major problem solved first.
Yeah.
So just a quick explanation on what I'll be doing here. The guys, everyone that is watching will be seeing very weird stuff.
Yeah.
until I get it right. So no worry.
It's okay. We appreciate the explanation. Let's see. Christina says next stream you have to do a cosplay, Tulio.
Yeah, but have to be an easy one.
Yeah.
Because I have I have not too much gadgets here.
Just get like a blue tank top. Just wear a blue tank top and you can be Lara Croft.
Yeah. Oh, I have here. Oh yeah, I have here. I can be Lara Croft or Vin Diesel. He used just tank tops,
true.
white tank tops.
Yeah,
but I will have to take off the hair. So.
Oh well, yeah. It could be worth it. It could be worth it.
Maybe.
Have you ever?
To negotiate a budget for this live stream. Let's call David here. Let's talk about.
How much does it cost to shave your head?
Yeah, would not be cheap. I never shaved it before, so have to be more expensive. It's the first time.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it recently. I've been like, I know I'm gonna lose my hair eventually, so maybe I just need to do it. Maybe I just need to shave it.
Why your parents?
Yeah, my dad has like a big bald spot on the back of his head, and I can feel myself getting it as well. It's not good.
Yeah, but and your grandfather? He was bald, or
I don't know, because my dad my dad never knew his dad, so I have no idea.
Oh,
yeah.
I got it. Because if you know it, you would jump a generation for the generation, the genes of that. So
fingers crossed.
But now you have the technology at your side, Jayden. You can implant. You can put more hairs in your head.
True.
You have this. Yeah, don't lose hope, man, on your hair.
We have the technology. I can be rebuilt. Yeah.
Indeed.
Rip Jayden's hair. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I'll survive. Maybe I'll look good bald.
Yeah, indeed.
At least you'll still
bald with beard. It will be.
Bald with beard is the ultimate look.
Yeah, indeed.
When are we getting a workout tutorial, Tulio?
Yeah, I'll be after every art done. I will record a training session in the gym. It will be live stream with Jason.
Oh no! No!
Oh, don't worry. You can just participate like that in your chair. I will be live stream on the gym, and I will try to beat my best one repetition. What do you think about it?
Yeah.
In the squat.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. I'll participate in the chair. You'll see me like warming up, just limber up in the chair.
Yeah, go, man! I will need all motivation that you could bring.
Man.
Oh man.
Protus asked, "What miniatures do you paint, Jayden?" I paint Warhammer. I have way too much. I was showing it in Discord voice chat like last week. I was like, look at all of these boxes that I haven't opened yet. But yeah, I've got to have like plus 50 plus models that I haven't touched yet. So
Dan, how much time do you expend in each miniature average?
Man, it really depends. I don't know, anywhere between like maybe 5 to 10 hours. But I'm pretty quick. I like to just get it done and out of the way.
Yeah, sure.
Like you can spend so much time on them if you really want to. I think because I'm still really still really new to it. You know, I didn't do much painting last year. I was super busy, but because I'm still so new to it, like the stuff that I do is really basic. So it means I kind of go through them a lot quicker.
But sometimes I think the basics fits best, because I already saw some guys paint miniatures. Yes, there was experienced guys, but they paint so much colors in the miniature that end up being, it's a little bit mess, because they try to paint the highlights and the mid-tones in the model. They already will receive light for the environment, and
I think
sometimes didn't end up good.
I think the general rule when you're painting miniatures, or at least like tabletop miniatures, like Warhammer ones, they're only like that big. They're like teeny. You normally don't tend to do mid-tones. You kind of just go straight for the highlights, because it's so small. You're not gonna. It'll just look really muddy, I think, if you start adding too many colors. I mean, you can if you want, but you're running a fine line. But Ronin Jitsu asked which factions. Good question. So for anyone not interested in Warhammer, this is like a really really bad conversation. I'm
interested.
I collect. So I've got memory. I have Adeptus Mechanicus for Warhammer 40k. I've got Tyranids for 40k, and then I have Space Marines and Necrons, because I got an Indominus box like a couple years ago. So I think that's all. That's 4 factions for Warhammer 40k, and then I've got for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, I have Skaven, Sylvaneth, the Lizard Men. I can't remember what they're called now, but the Lizard Men people. And I feel like I'm missing one. No, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So in total, I have like 7 factions that I have. And if you ask me how many of them I've fully painted, none of them is the answer.
But you are how much work in progress do you have? Infinity.
Yes, is the answer to that question. How much work in progress? Yes.
Yeah, because it's so good starting something,
Yeah. Well, my favorite part is the building. I really like gluing all of them together, and then I build them in batches, and then I go, right, and now I can just paint all of them, and then they never get painted. So I have so many that I need to go through and paint. But
I see.
Yeah. I keep telling myself that I'll do like I'll stream like in my own time. I'll just stream myself painting some miniatures, but the setup
would be amazing, man.
Yeah, the setup is just a nightmare.
You can call me. You'll be painting the miniatures. I'll be painting here, and we'll be talking.
Yeah.
Random stuff, as always.
Nico Tari says, can you explain the grayscale moment you're doing right now? Is it on a new layer? So yeah, what is it?
Yeah. I'm actually trying to separate the bright lights, the volume and stuff, because I still think about how I will figure it out the color, if I will change everything together, or if I will try to change the layers. So if I do the black scale working, I will be solving already half of my problem. That is the volume, that is the value range, and then I can paint the rest. And after I solve this value problem, the color problem will be much more easy to solve it, because the value and the color are tied together, and when the value is right, the color will work. If you find the right color, it will be much easy when it's a more difficult palette that you are using. Yeah, digital, you have this to help. In the traditional way, it's good you try to you already have a study to know which colors you will mix up before, to don't have the danger to get a messy and all muddy in your painting.
Yeah. So you say
because here look.
Oh no, you carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, because here look mud, but I can change the color of my shadow here, much easily, so will not be a problem to solve the color issue. Sorry, man, I did interrupt.
No. I interrupted you. I'm sorry. I was gonna say I think you mentioned earlier that you do more. You started doing more traditional painting, like on a canvas and stuff.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. So how's that going?
Yeah, man, it's pretty hard to find the right color, but at this that you have in mind, because it would be impossible. But it's very fun to find the color and focus on the shape and painting each shape, instead of focus on the whole thing. Just to think, yeah, I will put this color with this shape, there will be this light on this plane, and then I will get a dark toner down here. It's amazing, man. It's a challenge, but I think help a lot to improve the colors on the painting in digital, because you have infinite colors in digital.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that I struggle with as well when I'm painting my miniatures is getting the right color. I can picture what I want in my head, but then when it comes to mixing the colors to get what I want, it's so difficult. I just end up
Indeed.
It ends up being too yellow, or it turns into like a brown sludge, like everything does when you mix it all together.
Yeah, indeed, man. And you have to do the transition and the saturation, all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be tough. Nico Tari also asked, "What's your favorite Tomb Raider game?" Yeah, which one was your favorite, Tulio?
Which one? What?
Your favorite Tomb Raider game?
Tomb Raider game. Oh, it's the new ones, because I did play a lot the new ones, and I have a lot of just a few memories of the last ones, of the first ones. Sorry. So I think the second or the first, I don't know. I think the first will be more. I think it's the one that I like the most, because was so amazing when I first see it. Because the second one, you already know how works, how is the world, and how the mechanic works. But the first one, and you are in the jungle, and you are all all hurt, and you have to find the weapons, and you have to hide, and all that thing. Yeah, I love it. And the second one is more in the snow, so I don't know. I miss a little bit about the jungle. On the second one, I didn't remember much about the jungle in the second one, but I think the first one is the one that did catch me most.
Yeah, I think I agree. When it comes to the when it comes to the new ones, like the new trilogy, I think I like the first one the best as well. The second one was pretty good. I didn't really. The third one was okay, but I never actually finished it because it didn't really. I don't know. It didn't really speak to me.
Yeah, it looks like Jayden didn't like too much of the last
one. Oh, thank you, Alan, for the posture check. I will take you up on that. Thank you very much. I don't know why the notifications aren't coming through for those, but I will look into it. But yeah, my favorite one is, I think I mentioned earlier, my favorite one is either Tomb Raider Underworld or Tomb Raider Legend, because those were the first ones that I played, and then I went back and played the original Tomb Raiders on the PlayStation.
Yeah, man, I had PlayStation 1 and 2, but I didn't remember to. I don't know. To be honest, I don't remember if I did play on the PlayStation 1 or I just saw videos or play on the PC. I don't remember. I did play on the house of a friend or something like that. You know, I was too young, like I don't know, 7, 8 years old. I remember a lot of the graphics and all this stuff, but I don't know. I think I didn't play a lot of.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, they're pretty old now, and they're quite clunky. If you go back to play them now, they are
yeah,
they can be pretty rough.
Maybe the remaster would be a great door to everybody go back and see how fun would be the old games, you know.
Yeah. I think that's the thing. I think because they're remastering the old ones, I think it's going to be cool to go back and, as you said, see how they hold up.
Yeah. If they resist the time.
Yeah. Nico Tari says, I want to see a new trilogy with her 2 signature guns. Yeah, man. I mean, she gets them in the new ones anyway, I think. But yeah, it would be nice to go back to like a more veteran Tomb Raider, you know, where Lara's a bit older and she has more experience.
Yeah. Imagine the 4 Tomb Raider be like the old ones with more action and all that stuff. Would be amazing.
Yeah. I mean, the original one had dinosaurs in it. So.
Did it? Oh man. I didn't remember the movie. Do you remember the movie with Angelina Jolie?
Oh, I never watched it actually. And I never watched it.
There's robots and all stuff.
Yeah. It was like 90s or early 2000s, like right when they were making those kind of they were taking liberties with what constituted as a video game movie, but no, that's funny.
Yeah, man, and it did come back. The video game movie did come back years ago.
Yeah, but yeah, they made a new Tomb Raider movie.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, it's nice. It's the action and the jungle, and she trying to survive and all this stuff, and she fallen and being beat up.
Yeah. So it follows the game basically, like the reboot of the game. Yeah. Oh, Lisa Barron said, "Oh my God, the raptors were terrifying in the old games." Yes, dude. So there was like a massive T-Rex as well. There was a massive like T-Rex, and I remember you leave this cave and the area opens up, but because it's a PlayStation it's a PlayStation 1 game, the render distance is really close. So there's this fog right in front of your face, and you're happily running along, and then out of this fog just comes this giant T-Rex. It's
Jesus.
terrifying.
Oh,
As a
man.
kid, I imagine that would be, oh man, yeah, it would just
Crazy
be
thing.
awful. Yeah.
Oh, but I didn't remember that it have dinosaurs.
Yeah, like the original one, like back in the 90s.
Oh man.
Mm.
And you did fight with dinosaurs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course you did fight with dinosaurs. It's video game, of course you fight with dinosaurs. Why I did ask?
I think in one of the Xbox ones you actually fight against this like hell demon lady. Like she has wings. She's like a devil.
Oh, there is a Baba Yaga witch on the second one. There is a DLC. There is Baba Yaga. I don't know. It's a part of the game that you unlock and you can fight Baba Yaga.
Yeah, it's like in the third one of the remakes. The whole plot is about like the Mayan calendar, like the end of the world thing. I think
makes sense. I did watch the trailer, and the end of the trailer she's with a dagger,
yeah.
You know. So, but I didn't understand a lot.
Yeah.
What would happen in the game?
Lisa says, "Yeah, I was literally running around too, so scary. I don't even remember the T-Rex. My brain must have blocked the memory out. Look it up on YouTube. It's quite funny. Like it doesn't really look scary now because the game is like 25 years old or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty funny." Nikotari says, "Talking about movies, what is your top 3? I know it's not an original question, but the one who kind of impacted the most for your art direction. For me, it was Lord of the Rings."
Oh, indeed, man.
I really don't know if I would have one. I don't know if I can even think of a top 3.
Lord of the Rings 1, 2, and 3.
2 and 3, yeah. I always say that one of my favorite movies is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I love that movie a lot.
Yeah, I have to watch that, man. You already given me that tip.
Yeah. Yeah, either well, watch the movie and watch the Netflix show. The Netflix show is incredible. I watched that whole thing in one evening.
I will, man.
But yeah, my top 3 movies. That's tough. I really like. I mean, it's not an original answer either, but I really like Spirited Away. That's probably my favorite Ghibli movie. That one's just really beautiful. And the story is nice too. But because I don't really draw or paint, you know, I can't say that anything has really impacted my art direction because I don't really have one.
Makes sense. But your miniatures, you could take this question as why you like so much of the miniatures and what is the inspiration to paint the miniatures.
That's true. I don't really know though. Like my favorite Warhammer faction ever is the Skaven, the rat. They're like rat people, and I don't know why I like them. I think I just like them because they're just nasty. They're just nasty little guys who are too stupid to actually do anything. Like they have the potential to be the most threatening faction in the whole game, and like in the whole lore and everything. But
why? There are many of them.
there's a lot of them, yeah, and they have like the most advanced technology. They're like crazy advanced for like the Warhammer Fantasy universe. But then they're so obsessed with power that they end up just betraying each other all the time. So like a military general will have a really great idea, but before they can even act on it, someone else has killed them and taken their spot. So
got it.
they're just way too treacherous to actually benefit from anything, even though they have such good technology. Yeah,
amazing, man. Did you saw the game of Warhammer for 40,000?
Mm-hmm. Oh, which one? There's a lot.
Oh, I think the last one, the third-person shooter, is that you follow a marine.
Yeah. Space Marine. Yeah, that one looks really cool. It's a sequel, I think, Space Marine 2. Because the first one, when it came out, was like a Gears of War clone, I think. But yeah, this one looks really cool. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, man, I saw the trailer of it, and oh man, I almost already buy it.
Yeah. When like, I'm gonna have to try and convince an artist to do a Warhammer fan art on stream. That's gonna be the next step.
Oh man, it would be great to do it. You can call me. I love. There is some artists that I follow since I started that did some works for Warhammer, and it's so crazy armors.
Yeah. The artwork they do is absolutely insane. It's so detailed as well. That's the cool thing. Like, if you zoom in on just pretty much any part of their illustrations, that could be one in of itself.
Indeed. You can see a guy out there shooting an alien here, and other fall down, and other flying around. Oh, it's crazy, man. I was seeing, I think it's Adrian Smith did some work for Warhammer, and there is a painting that he did. Oh man, there is 100 characters on that. I was thinking, oh god, how many time he did spend on this? Would be me, just a moral able to do that?
Yeah, it makes you wonder how much time they get given to do those illustrations.
Yeah, indeed. I think about that too.
I'd love to know that, because as you said, it's so much detail that you just think they have to get months.
Yeah, I think 1 or 2 months would be doable for a guy like Adrian Smith that have a traditional process that looks very efficient.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I'll put a link to his Instagram in the chat for people who don't know who that is. He's a great artist. I don't think he works at Games Workshop anymore. I think he's gone freelance now.
Adrian Smith?
Yeah.
I think there was more people working in-house as a retained in Game Workshop some years ago than now. now was me that did freeze, not the PC. It's like a bug, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they have as many people on retainer now, but I could be wrong. But yeah, he's done some really nice work. Oh, I'm just looking through his Warhammer stuff right now, because there's a website called 40K Gallery where it has like all of the artwork that was ever done for Warhammer 40K, and you can
Oh,
search for it.
really?
Yeah, you can search for it by
Send
artist.
send me a link, please.
Sure. I'll put it in chat as well, just in case people are interested. Some really nice illustrations there. There you go. But yeah, I'm just looking at one that Adrian did for the Adeptus Mechanicus. It's a piece called Cult Mechanicus. It's really nice.
I think there was producing a TV show about Warhammer. Do you know something about that?
Yeah, yeah, it's got what's his name? The guy who played Geralt in the Witcher TV show.
Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill. Yeah.
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
I remember that I heard that news about it.
Yeah. I don't know if he's the one that's like directing it or just acting in it. Oh no, he's producing it and acting in it, because he's like
amazing.
Yeah, he's like a massive Warhammer fan, like huge.
Yeah.
So he was like, I want to make a Warhammer TV show, and I want to make sure it's done right, so I'm gonna do it myself.
He's a nice power.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, he's got given the all clear for it, and he's I think they've started producing it now, so that's another thing I'm looking forward to. It's gonna be
awesome. Let's wait for it. Did you watch the Halo TV series?
Oh no, man! I couldn't bring myself to do it. I was like, I don't think it looks that good. I was like, I don't know if I can watch this.
Yeah, I did like it, to be honest. There's some nice action scenes in that. I didn't know if the plot it's exactly like the games, but I did love the series, man.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Did you play the games?
No. I did play just in cooperative with a friend. Yeah. But I didn't. It wasn't in my house. It was in his house. So I just shoot a little bit. I didn't play all the way.
Yeah. Oh man, I love the Halo games. I think they're incredible. Some of my favorite memories as a child is playing Halo. Not even playing it with friends or online or anything. Just playing through the campaign. Oh.
Yeah.
I loved it so much. That's another one of those games where in Halo 3 there was a mission that I just played constantly. There was just like one mission that I really enjoyed.
And what was interesting his mission?
I think it was the first mission in the game. And there was just something I really liked about the environments. You know, like you're going through this jungle. It felt kind of like playing. It felt almost like kind of playing a game version of Predator. In a way, because you're going through this dense like jungle area, and there's enemies in the trees and stuff. It's pretty cool. There's one bit where you turn a corner and there's this big enemy who's holding this soldier like up in one hand. Like this guy's huge, and if you kill the enemy quick enough, you can save that soldier's life. And I remember when I found that out, I was like, this is awesome. Like, that's such a cool
amazing.
That's such a cool little detail to add, you know.
It looks like you really do difference if you are.
Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a cool Easter egg in that mission as well, which is a really weird one. Like, if you jump to like certain location, to this like specific location, you have to jump across like a cliff or whatever. But you can find this little group of uh, monkeys, but they have like human faces, and I think it turned out that it was like a family of the dev team. Like he had like textured their faces and put them on these like little monkey model things. It was really weird. But I remember finding that as well and just being like, what the heck is this? It was so weird.
Jesus, man.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. They were like cavemen. That was it. But they were like super hairy. It was really weird.
Jesus, what a reference.
Yeah.
Let me show to my wife here. Looks where I put you. Oh, look at that monkey. It's you.
Yeah. Look, we're cavemen. It was like, wow, thanks, honey.
You are awesome.
Yeah. And yeah, the Halo games are good fun. Like when I was at university, I used to play them a lot with my friends there as well, because it has like a level editor where you can make your own online uh, levels. So we would have competitions where we would build our own like online map and then fight in them, and we'd just see whose map was the best. So for like a group of games design students, that was a really fun pastime.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Man, this is looking pretty good.
Yeah. The colors is the midway. Not there yet, but going on.
What the? Okay, I don't know. Dubstep has randomly come on. This was all like super chill music until a random dubstep came on. There we go. That's better. Nikotari says, "Oh, I'm super inspired to start doing some Lara Croft face studies." Yeah, do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it. Make your dreams come true.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Classic.
Classic, indeed. Finally, someone that did know.
Man, there's a great video. I don't know if I've mentioned it on stream before, but there's a great video of this social experiment that Shia LaBeouf did, where he basically set up a massive box in the middle of this American city with a camera in it, and people would it was just set up. People could go in front of it and do whatever they wanted, and it was all recorded. It was like live streamed onto the internet, whatever. And there was one guy who walked up to it dressed up as Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid and started singing Snake Eater, which is like the theme for Metal Gear Solid 3. And it was just so weird. It's like it's hard to explain it, because people could go up and do whatever they wanted, and this guy was like, I know, I'm gonna dress up as Solid Snake and go and sing Snake Eater for no reason whatsoever.
Jesus.
And there are people online who have like synced it up with the original song, so it sounds like he's actually singing the original one. It's pretty impressive.
This is a huge fan of.
Yeah, maybe. He really likes Metal Gear. Checkered Cat says that color with the cool light and warmer shadows is so juicy and nice.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in do I don't know, maybe a ring, a huge ring light, you know, maybe something like this. But I don't know if I would go a warm or more, or just a high exposure stuff.
Yeah, it's something to experiment with, isn't it?
Yeah, because I did plan the sketch very well to the all the structure. I think it was already set up, but the lighting is a thing that I didn't choose what exactly would be the overall lighting. So
yeah, that's okay. It's always fun to experiment with things on as you go.
indeed. Yeah, it's nice when you have already decided, then it's more straightforward process.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
I think we can come out something to give more focus, you know, to bring more focus to the center point.
Nice. How's your New Year been so far, Tulio?
Oh, it's been great, man.
Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
Oh yeah. A lot of there is some courses that I want to do about environment and some about weapon design.
Oh,
I already
awesome.
finished. Already in the middle of some of them, and some will start yet. So it's been amazing. It's been amazing, man. I'm trying to study more things and have more and improve more the process and how I think in each artwork and how I can aim each artwork to a style.
Yeah.
You know how I can have a more range of 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 style in what I do, because I did some concepts last year and it's I did learn a new process with using photos. It's not photo mesh above it. It's a little different. That did improve a lot of
cool.
the process of concept, the weapons and stuff, you know. So after I saw that, a new process that could improve the design, improve the time and efficiency. So I did think, yeah, man, there is a lot of things that I can improve it, not just in weapon design. I can improve in environment design. I can start to use more 3D in some things. I could do more traditional paints to be more efficient in some paints to don't have a bunch of layers, you know, on my PSD, you know. But basically was that about art stuff. My New Year resolution was about that.
Oh, that's cool, man. So are you looking to do more like weapons design and environment stuff, or is this just more like a
Yeah.
side thing?
I love illustration and characters, and but basically I'm currently more a illustration and character designer.
Yeah.
So I want to improve more the concept designer stuff, not just in weapon and armors, but in more bigger stuff like environment and more kind of objects and things like that. And 3D helps a lot on these things. and new process, as I did say about, it's not
Yeah.
photo bash, but using photos to improve the design. It's something that the industry in the more the highest level guys is doing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I think my goal will be always try to get higher and
Yeah.
further and learn more and learn from my mistakes, you know, because when you try to do something without a process, it's very intuitive, you know. You try to do something the way that you already used to do other things, and maybe it's not the best one.
Mm-hmm.
And nowadays we have a bunch of courses and people teaching and showing the process,
Yeah.
so I think it's a great thing to attack.
Yeah. I think we live in a time when we're so lucky to have so much information like right right in front of us, you know, right at our fingertips. So
Yeah,
it's
I think the hard thing is to separate and organize to study each of them, because it's so much things that is easily you start a bunch of things and you
yeah,
don't finish nothing.
yeah. I think it's important to you know just to take it one step at a time. You know, yeah, I don't think you have to do
Yep.
all of them at once. You have to do everything at the same time.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I understand what you mean.
And what was your New Year's resolution, man?
Um, my New Year's resolution is fairly straightforward. It's basically I just want to I
Keep
want
living.
to keep living. Yeah. No, I want to make sure that I sort of cook better food for myself and take better care of myself like physically. Um,
Oh, I see.
so it's it's pretty simple stuff, but you know I've been uh, when it gets
Oh,
to like June, I think June or July, I think I'll have been living on my own for like a year. And I'm like, at that point, I should have my stuff kind of sorted out. I should be able to to uh, to have a fairly healthy routine going.
yeah, yeah. I don't know, but I think it's hard to find a routine.
Oh yeah.
Uh, I think I'm more fitting on my routine right now
Hmm.
after come back from my holidays.
Yeah.
Now I can I'm waking really early and go
Mm.
to and be able to produce with efficiency until later night. You know,
Yeah.
not too much later because sleep is important.
Yeah.
But I think keeping the cycle of a good sleeping, have time to train, have time to entertainment, and this is very fitting on the routine will make more efficient to the working hours.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I I'd love to um I'd love to go back to the climbing gym where I went to at the start of last year, but like
You
you know
get
last
injury. Oh, I'm wrong.
I did, yeah. It wasn't from climbing, but I did get an injury. Yeah. I, I'm not sure what it was because I didn't go to the doctor. But I think I sprained my ankle. Because my ankle basically, how do I describe it? Well, my foot basically just did a 90-degree turn
Yes.
um, in the wrong direction. So I either sprained my ankle or I might have, I don't know, fractured it or something. Um, it's a little bit crunchy now. If I like rotate my foot around, it's a little bit crunchy. It's not very nice, but it feels good enough for me to go back to climbing. It's just getting into the habit of doing it again. Like last year was so busy for me that with the injury to my ankle, I was like, I just can't do it right now.
Yeah, I know. I know.
um,
But you feel pain or already the pain
uh,
stage already go away?
I I I stopped paying. I stopped paying while I wasn't going. So I need to start my subscription again and then go like 2-3 times a week for it to be worth it. But yeah, because I don't like going to a normal gym. I don't get much enjoyment out of lifting weights or running on a treadmill or whatever. I much prefer climbing. There's a bit more puzzle solving involved.
Yeah, it looks more interesting when you think about climbing. It looks, oh, I'll climb this wall. I have to go there. I don't know how to go.
Yeah.
Because in the gym, it's today's chest and this is a side, this is a side,
Yeah.
this is a side, and next week is this is a side, this is a side. It's a little bit boring if you not have a tight, schedule of progression, and you have to do this to achieve that.
Yeah.
That will give the sense of more fun in the gym. That you want to see progression, have a goal, and all that.
Yeah, I mean, I still need to do a little bit of muscle development, even if I'm climbing, because like it's good to build that upper body strength, but it's a lot less pumping iron than actually going to a gym.
Yeah, indeed.
But yeah, by like halfway through this year, I'm hoping to have most of my stuff sorted out. I'm hoping to have like a weekly routine in place, and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that was my resolution for this year.
Yeah, I think you'll achieve, man. I think the hard thing is the routine, but the routine will structure out the rest.
Yeah. Ignacio says, Jayden, is there any advice you would give to the youth? Yeah. Study hard, play harder, and don't forget to go for a walk every like 2 hours. Don't forget to stretch, because it's gonna kill you if you don't.
Yeah, indeed, man. I did I'm with a elbow problem, and I have to strengthen my fingers.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I have to do fingers exercise now. No more weak fingers.
Yeah. And I need to get on that. When I get back into climbing, I need to build up my finger strength again.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because no one thinks in train the hand, the fingers, but that helps the elbow somehow. So, I don't know how this math works, but all right.
I have a member of my family who is a physiotherapist. So, like, she works in a hospital, and if anyone ever has a surgery or anything, then they go to her, and she'll be like, "Okay, now you need to do these stretches." So, if I ever have any like muscle pain or anything, instantly she's just like, "Oh, well, you need to do this, and this," and I'm like, "Okay, thanks."
Yeah, man, make a lot of difference. I did hire a physio here, and he did send me this exercise to stretch and make a lot of difference.
Yeah. Checkered Cat says, "Wait, the outside exists? I need to build some strength to get off my chair someday." The only thing I can do is lift my pen. No. This is what the world is coming to. This is why. This is the advice I give to the youth of today. Go outside, touch some grass.
Yeah, man. And you get used to everything. When you are not going out too much, you get used to. Oh, I will just be here at home, safety. I can watch a series and send and ask for a delivery.
Yeah, I mean that's something I started doing this weekend. This year. Something I started doing this year was like forcing myself uh, to go out on the weekends. So, um, like every Saturday, I'll just go out and take a walk. I live like in a city, so I'll just walk 20 minutes into the city center and like go to a coffee shop or something and just experience life outside of my house. And it makes such a big difference. Like it makes a huge difference uh, to your well-being. I can't recommend it enough. Just
Oh, indeed, man. Just walk is already a
yeah,
great for
yeah,
relaxing and reset the mind.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, and I try not to look at my phone or anything while I'm walking around. I'll have my earphones in. I'll be listening to music or something. Um, but visually, I'll just try and take in whatever is around me, whatever sights are there. I live in quite a nice city, so I'm lucky in that regard. We have like
Yeah,
a
indeed.
million churches, so I can always just look at one of those and be like, "That's nice."
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah. Man, we've got got about half an hour left. Oh man, she's angry.
Yeah, indeed. No one will stop her.
So you say you're also thinking about going into doing some more 3D stuff, or are you going to be using it to? Are you just going to be
Yeah,
factoring 3D into your 2D? Uh,
yeah. I'm thinking
program?
more environment stuff, and when I need to do
Mm.
something more complex,
Yeah,
I was already studying a little bit, but I will start a course next month
yeah,
to to have a more significant improvement.
yeah. That's cool.
Because when you're gonna build a environment when it's too complex, it's much more easily when you build it in a 3D and then you paint in the 2D.
Yeah, yeah. So what 3D program are you using?
Blender,
Oh,
just
okay,
Blender,
cool. Nice. Yeah, yeah,
quite easy.
yeah. I remember when I was at university, taught I was taught using 3ds Max, but then after a while, I was like, I want to learn Blender. Blender is free, so when I graduate, I can use it.
Yeah,
um,
indeed, indeed. It's more easily than
mm,
you have to pay a yearly.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Um, but no, that sounds cool. I mean, I know a few people that have like played around with using 3D in their environment, their environmental like workflow, and it seems to work out really well for them. So,
Yeah, yeah, indeed. I have a friend that use it. He is
mhm.
concept artist. He use a lot of 3D to do the environment, and when the prop is too complex, he built first the 3D, and
Oh, cool.
looks
Yeah,
looks really really helpful. It's
yeah.
more tool in your bag.
Hmm. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Uh, Lemon Chicks says, amazing drawing.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's going good. I know. I like Oh, here we go. Lisa says it took me so long to switch to Blender from Maya, but now I'm used to it. I like it a lot more. Yeah, I think when switching to Blender, I think it's hard to get your head around like the keyboard shortcuts and everything like that. It can be quite confusing. They're not always the same as in Maya or Max. I remember getting really confused for a while with Blender and how to move objects. Just that in of itself, I was like, how do I do this? But yeah, you get used to it pretty quick. Yeah, you lose all your habits. Exactly. And then like anyone who knows about like texturing 3D models, like UV unwrapping them to put textures on was awful. I hated doing that in Blender. But once you get used to it, it's fine. Yeah, I'm told there are good plugins for UVs, but I don't know yet. Oh yeah, I've heard that too. I've heard that too. Just UV unwrap really poorly and then just paint over it so no one knows. I did try that. I tried to get away with that, and I failed at that somehow as well. So there's a reason why I'm not a 3D artist. Rizana says, nice art.
Thank you.
Lisa, what did you study at university? I'm curious. Since your uni used Maya, that's interesting. That rim light turned out okay.
Yeah, I still have to do more, but I just place it to see the contrast between just the few light against the ring light. I don't know if I will keep it, but I will keep rendering the other things and
Sure.
I see in the final if I will keep it or just change it.
Oh, you did 3D art for video games. You're a generalist in mobile games before trying to switch to illustration. Wow, that's pretty cool. What made you take the switch? It's a pretty big jump. Okay. A protest says, so one thing that's always confused me with these paint overs, would you explain your layering process? Do you just paint over the sketch and gradually render over it?
Yeah, indeed. Something like that. Usually I do that. I leave the sketch the top of it. I'll go painting and eventually I will not need more the line. I'll go just lowering the opacity just lowering, then I will not need more the line. Sometimes I paint above the line,
Yeah.
you know, but in the end, usually I take off, especially right here, because here my sketch is it's not very, very exactly, because when you have a very very nice line art, you can keep in some points, like in the silhouette, in some points of the silhouette and something like that. But here I just have the sketchy. I was thinking and leave it behind, just use it as guideline.
Man, you have so many layers.
Yeah, I still was thinking about the colors. This is why I still have so many layers, because when I have already decided everything, the lighting, and I already used to, it's more easily to go with one layer. I'm painting a personal project, so it's been it's almost few layers, much more things than that, but few layers. But I had decided the colors in a composition, test some composition and some colors and the value and the light source, everything. So I didn't have to worry that in the final painting. But when you have to you want to try and to try the colors and the light, yet it's nice to have the layers to support you. You don't have to start from scratch if the things go wrong.
Yeah. I feel like there's two types of people. There's the type of people that use barely any layers, and then there's the types of people that use loads.
Yeah, indeed, man. I'm trying to use less layer through the years, but
I mean, if it works.
Sometimes it's nice having many layers. If you have the tool, that is Photoshop, to use how many layers you want. It's not bad.
You might as well use it. Oh, his Toonie. I've just seen your comment about your UVs getting graded. That sucks. We used to. I think we got our UVs graded as well when we did our 3D module. That was rough. We had to do ours like the old-fashioned way. We had to manually pack them all in, and then we had to export the UVs and then bring them into Photoshop and then paint the material in Photoshop onto the UVs. It was a nightmare. It was so bad. Approaches says, I work in a comic book style format, so sketch, pencil, ink, flats, texture, lighting, shadows, etc. So it's hard to get my head around working like you all in your painting process. Yeah, I can imagine working in a comic book style is very different.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, as I was talking about, each style you have a process. So if you try to go more painterly style, with more brush stroke and all that, maybe it's better you just have one layer and go just with one layer and just the traditional process,
Yeah.
to get a result close to the tradition. So yes, as you want the final result, you have to change the process to that. So
yeah. I mean, you're always learning new things, right?
Indeed.
So.
Indeed.
Lisa said, so I always wanted to do illustration, but it wasn't such a common thing back then. so I was discouraged by lack of support. The not a real job line, classic. And lack of courses/study routes. So I went into graphic design, which was horrible. Then 3D, then video games, and worked a few years and realized I was doing silly objects for games, so I might as well do silly drawings. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
I think I already said this in other live stream, but when I saw that, the first time that I see that it's a market for illustration and designers for games, it's when I did open the art station and I go to the jobs, and there is thousands of open jobs there. I just realized we just need the skill, because the guys need some people to work for them.
Yeah. I think that's quite a funny thing to do, really, isn't it? I guess if someone ever tells you that it's not a real job, you just open up ArtStation, go to the jobs page, just be like, what about all of these?
Yeah.
What do you call these? Oh man. I love to do all the things. I have a generalist brain, I think. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think having a generalist brain is good. It means that you're happy to keep learning new things as well, to add to your repertoire. Oh, Histuni, did you have to do? Oh, you had to do UVs the same way as me. That sucks. But now you've learned Substance Painter. Yeah, I didn't find out about Substance Painter until my final year of university, and I was like, man, I would love to have learned about this like 3 years ago. Oh, thank you, Checkered Cat, and thank you, Ignacio, for the posture check, both at the same time. Thank you so much. I will set up doubly as straight now. Thank you. Yeah, I'll have to have a look in and see why the alerts aren't coming through. I'm very sorry. It was planned. I figured it would be. I can see you both in the voice chat together. I know you're in there. See you. You needed one for each person. Tulio, how's your posture doing? Do you need to sit up straight?
What? Oh yeah. This is my fault, man. I used to. Oh, I did place the camera here because if I place here, I was thinking if I place where I usually place it, the guys will be this. The live stream will be like that. You know. So it's better I place this camera more distance.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it will be a mess here.
Yeah. I feel like I'm always fighting with camera angles. I'm like, I don't know what looks good. I don't know where to put it, and then you're fighting with the space that you've got to put it. It's a nightmare. But I think I'm happy with where it is right now.
Yeah, it's nice. Usually the people recommend to put when you are talking in a meeting in front of you, but it's quite impossible, or you have to put in front of the PC or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes I think like the people who do streaming as their like full-time job, I'm like, man, I wonder how much time they spend getting like the camera angles just perfect. and like the lighting just right, and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. They have to place it and don't move anything on the office.
Yeah.
Don't change anything.
I saw a great video the other day, and it was this streamer, and they'd been complimented on their setup, like their room. The person was like, "Oh, I really love your office," and this streamer was like, "Well, thanks, but it's fake." And they lifted their camera up, and they were in a massive warehouse thing. They were in like this huge warehouse with this tiny little room that had
Oh,
been built in this warehouse.
I already saw the. I don't know if the same guy, but there is some cars back there.
Oh
There is a
yeah.
guy in the office. There is two supercars in his back, and the girl say, "Yeah, this is fake." Oh, it's not the same because it's the opposite what you're
Oh,
talking about.
okay.
He
Yeah.
say, yeah, the girls in the camera say, yeah, this is fake. And the guy lifts, and there is real, you know. Looks
Wow.
like everything fake back here, back the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah. One of my favorite ones is one of my favorite ones is this guy streaming, and everyone is like, he has a fridge in his background, like he has a cooler in his background, and people are like,
Yeah.
"Show us what's in your fridge. Show us what's in your fridge." And he's like, "You don't want to see what's in my fridge." And they're like, "Show us, show us." And he's like, "Fine. You know what? Fine." He gets up, walks over, and it's just a cardboard cutout of a fridge in the background. It's not even a real one. It's just fake.
Genius.
It's so funny.
Can't believe nothing you see in the internet nowadays.
Yeah, yeah. It's always funny though, because it's just like, why? Why do you have a fake fridge?
At least would be a cool stuff, right? To make it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, as Lisa says, like imagine crafting your perfect streaming background, and you choose a fake fridge, and you just choose a fridge to put in there. It's like, yeah, okay, sure. There's a certain aesthetic choice to that, I guess. It's the normal room cardboard bundle. Yeah, that's when you realize that everything in the room, everything in his background is fake. His his couch is fake. His TV is fake. The walls are fake. The whole thing's cardboard. He's fake.
In the end of the live, everyone will discover that your background's fake. Actually,
No, no. My background is real. This is real.
I don't know, Jayden.
No, I should
If you
invest
are.
in a green screen to put behind me, so that I can be in like floating in space or whatever.
Oh, indeed. It's amazing when you are in a live stream or in a meeting, everyone with a fake background, and each one it's a nonsense thing. Each one.
I think we were in a meeting last week, and someone was in there, and they had a filter on which turned them into a robot. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool! I want it." So I put it on, and then someone else in there was like a dinosaur, and someone else was a cowboy or something. It was we were just like chatting in this meeting, and we were all just like different creatures, different animals.
Best
so
meeting
stupid.
ever.
It's funny.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, well, meetings are no fun if you don't if you don't give yourself a little bit of joy.
Indeed. We need to have a little bit of this every day.
I can't remember what time we started. I think we were 10 minutes late, so we've got maybe 5 minutes left if you're okay.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Painting this.
Sure. I just want to say if you're watching and you're not part of our Discord already, then feel free to join us. It's a good time in there. We always have people in the voice chat pretty much all day, so come along and hang out if you want some company while you're drawing or painting. We often share, if we do study sessions on stream, then people will take part and share their work in our study room. I'll put a link to join in the chat. If you do go in there, then you'll also see that we have scheduled most, if not all, of our events for February. We are fully planned out for February in terms of live streams. So go in there and make sure that you click the interested button on all of those, so you get another notification when we start. We've got a lot of fun things coming up, so keep an eye out. The weathering on her shirt looks pretty good. It looks nice.
Yeah, man. I think it would be great in the final. I just have to figure it out, all the colors and the gradients that I put in there.
Yeah. No, that was weird. For a second, her head, like the highlights in her hair moved, and it looked like she had a mustache. I can't remember where it moved. There it was.
There's some great things that happen.
It's not Lara Croft anymore. It's Larry. It's Larry Croft.
Lara Croft.
Yeah, I think we're coming up to time, so feel free to finish up whatever it is that you're on right now, but no rush.
Sure. You can pinch the live stream, whatever you want, because I will work on it.
Okay.
After the live.
Sure.
You have plenty of work to do on this girl.
Histini just says that rim light is super satisfying, simple and efficient. I'm still working on making mine work. Oh man, well, if you need any advice, then you know, feel free to ask. We have a lot of people in Discord as well. You can ask for some help.
Yeah, but having a reference of a ring light in direction
Yeah.
of that, it's already helped a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Well, it is 10 past. We've been going for 2 hours. That's gone by really quick. That flew by. But what I will say is that tomorrow we have Melissa joining us again for. I always struggle to say this. Crechanuary. Crechanuary. So if you guys are around tomorrow at 3 p.m. GMT, then come along and say hi. It's always nice to have Melissa on the stream. We know that she's great at drawing little creatures, so she'll do a good job, I'm sure. And then next week for our final stream of January, we have the sketchbook stream with Leone that I mentioned earlier. He'll be showing us some of his older sketchbooks, so you can see some of his development as an artist. That'll be really interesting to see. A lot of people seem interested in that, so I think that is good for us, Tulio. So
great, man.
Thank you so much, Tulio, for coming along and doing this for us. It was a pleasure to have you as always. I'm glad that,
thank you for calling.
Yeah, I'm glad that your PC didn't
crash.
Didn't crash again.
Yeah, save. Let me save here.
Yeah. Thank you everybody in the chat as well. It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I will see some of you tomorrow. But goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you later, everyone.
Bye. Bye, everyone.